Hey all, Ankit Kishor this side from Stierfleet team and I welcome you back to my channel. So this is the yearly summary video, and in this video I'm going to tell you what is the yearly return that I made in the financial year 22-23. And yeah, first of all, let's directly jump into the return. Then I will be sharing you with all the learning points, all the takeaways that we can take for this financial year 23, and what all I have went through, and each and everything I am going to tell you in a summarized manner. Okay, so yeah, let's directly jump into it. So first of all, I will tell you the equity segment. Although I don't trade in equity at all, but let me show you that also. See, on equity there is no trade at all, but this is the realized PnL. This includes other debit and credits, and it includes the API charges and all. And so that is why I don't have any trade here. And this is the net realized. I will explain all of these on a PPT file. Okay, now directly jump into FNO segment, for which I'm making this video. So in FNO I made a return of 19 lakh almost, which is 47.5% of the used capital. You all know, if you are following the monthly summary videos or my daily live trading videos, then I trade with 40 lakhs. I started that year with 40 lakhs, so that is why on that margin it is 47.5% GP, and net profit is 31.5%. 12.6 lakh is almost 31.5%, and charges are 6.34 lakh. Okay, so मैं अब यहाँ पे एक आपको PPT फाइल दिखाता हूँ. Wait, yeah. So this is the file. So जैसा भी मैंने बताया, GP in FNO segment I made 47.5%, brokerages and charges 16%, which is really on the higher side, which need to some maths and some correction. Okay, which I will be talking later on the later part of the video. Or net profit जो है, net return generated 31.5%. Now we'll talk about the max drawdown. See, max drawdown that happened was on this particular month. Okay, from this day, that is 29th of April, to this day, that is 11th of March. Okay, उसके बाद एक अच्छा प्रॉफिट हुआ था 64K का, फिर यहाँ पे 1.27 लाख, but still it was the max DD period for me, and here the loss that happened was almost 4%. Okay, but wait, after then, how many numbers of negative month? There was just one, that is this series only, that is May series. Here only I made a loss. Now let me tell you what is the total number of loss that I made here. So if you'll see, I made a loss of 14K, which is 0.35% of my capital. Okay, so still this is not on the higher side, but I just thought it was just one negative one, so I should show it. Okay, and now again get back to this thing. See, highest loss day was on 16th of July, and that was of 1.9 lakh. Okay, so this was the day where I made a loss of 78K, which is 1.9% of my capital, and highest profit was of 2.8%. that was on 19th of May. This was the day where I made the maximum profit of 2.8%. And what is the total number of loss days more than 1%? It was 5, 4 on expiries and 1 on Wednesday, if I remember. This was the day. Yes, it is more than 1%. So yeah, so total number of loss making days more than 1% was 5, and total number of profit making days more than 1% was 15, and all of them happened on expiry. This also includes Tuesday expiry, that is Nifty expiry. And but still, yeah, this is the ratio, and this was a good takeaway you can take here. If you'll consider what is the ratio of maximum loss days, maximum profit days to maximum loss day, it is 3:1, which is really good, which is on the higher side, and I will try in next year also I will carry the same thing. Now talking about the equity segment, on 1st of April, I mean the carry forward loss, that was notional. All these profit and loss in the equity segment is the notional profit and loss, because I'm not booking it anytime soon. So on that day I bring out a loss of, means I carry forward a loss of almost 4%, and on 31st of March 2023 I have just shown you it is almost 1.6%. It is wrongly written here 2%, but still you can take it round figure 6% total profit, from negative 4% to positive 2%, 6%. So all together FNO segment I made a net profit. This is, I'm talking about net profit by the way. Okay, net profit I made 31.5%, equity 6%, so altogether 37% you can take. So this is about the return that I made in the FNO and equity segment. Now what all are the learning point? Okay, see, the first thing is charges are really on the higher side, which need to be worked on. No doubt it is on the higher side. And if I will show you, the first 3 months of this year has given me literally zero return. Okay, this is what I'm telling you. See, I've made 10K, which is 0.25%, which is nothing, almost break even only. And why that happened? If you'll see, in 3 months I've given the charges of 2.1 lakh, which is 70K per month. which is really on the higher side, because that is equal to almost 1.8% of my capital. So I can't take this anymore, and that is why after then I scrutinize everything, and from there on the average charges was almost 40k per month, which is really good. And I will try my level best ki from this year onward, sorry, from this particular month, that is April 23, charges should be anywhere around 40 to 45k per month. Okay, and if that happens, then that is really very good for me. Okay, I don't have any complaint about it. And what is the reason behind it? Very simple one: we trade non-directional trading. Okay, and we are completely dependent on adjustment. Okay, our only work is to eat theta and adjust on the delta. Okay, that's the only work we have to do. So obviously we have to keep on adjusting the position, and as the number of expiries has also gone up, and so the number of trades will definitely going to go up. So that is why even if I will be having anything like 40 to 45k of charges on monthly basis, then there is no problem at all for me. So this is the thing. And if you'll see here, the charge is 6.34 lakh, which is more than 54k per month. Okay, yes, 53k per month, which is really on the higher side for me, and that too includes all those bad months for me. Okay, this is why I've written key charges are on the higher side, so I have to look onto it. Now the second thing is, we'll try to target 40% net return in FNO segment in this year. So yeah, definitely I'm going to try it. Okay, although I tried my level best to get the return, but the very first 3.5 months, by the way, because I have shown you 3 months, but actually is the first 3.5 months I was literally sitting with zero profit. After then only whatever return you are saying has came. Okay, so that is the thing. So I will try this year to get at least 40% target, and let's see how things pan out here. Now the third point is, worst performing day is Wednesday for me. If you see here also, okay, this is the Wednesday. Now you can see the number of loss making days are actually more or less equal to or even more than the green days. Okay, and last 2 months has been good for Wednesday, but other than that it was not that good at all. Okay, so I really need to work on my Wednesday trades, or have to figure out what is going to work on Wednesday, not Tuesday, sorry, Wednesday, what all are going to work on Wednesday, and on that basis I will be making my strategies for Wednesday. So that's the thing about Wednesday. So here I have to work on. And the 4th point is, we'll try to keep max DD below 3.5%. If you have seen here, the max DD has reached 4%, and that too by mistake I've written once only, but it happens twice. Even on June also it happened, when these 2 Thursdays were negative. So it didn't happen 4%, to be honest. It is like 3.5. that's why मैंने 4% एक ही लिखा है, but still it is on the higher side. So I will try this year that max DD should not exceed 3.5%. Okay, and this is the risk appetite, the risk management I'm going to concentrate on, and I will be working with that analogy only. And the 5th point is, we'll try to keep max profit days to max loss days the same ratio as the above, which I already have told you here, that the number of loss making days were 5 and profit making days were 15. So the ratio is really good. I will try to capitalize on this ratio only, because this is what helped me in just 8.5 months to get to 32% of mark, 32% profit. Else while I would never have closed this much, because the first few months were so horrible for me. So these are the few learnings point which I capitalize here and will take away with me in this particular month, in this particular year. And I hope you will also try to learn something. And now coming back to this thing, so if you'll see, all days were going good. Okay, there was no problem at all. But when I started, Monday and Tuesday were not going good, okay, for me at all. But later on I really worked on to something. Okay, and that too especially on Monday, because Monday अगर मैं last year का दिखाऊंगा अभी, तो Monday was not good at all for me. But after then यहाँ से मैंने realize किया कि Monday is not going good. तो आप यहाँ से देखोगे Monday मेरे लिए बहुत सही है. Yeah, I know here आप देखोगे लॉस मैंने कितना किया है. लास्ट में भी जो रेड डेज दिख रहे हैं, रेड नहीं एक्चुअली, 400 लॉस, 700 लॉस, ओके, 8000 लॉस, बट 4000 प्रॉफिट, 18000 प्रॉफिट, 5k लॉस, 6k लॉस, then 5k प्रॉफिट. So more or less it was good only, but in between I really capitalized on Monday. So leaving Wednesday everything were good. And see, losses are part of game. It's not like it's not going to happen. That's why I told you that I will try my max DD should not exceed 3.5. Why I'm considering it? Because loss is something which is inevitable in this market, and if you're trading something, you need to work on it. Okay, the only thing that you have to care about is the risk management, and if you will care about the risk management, definitely market is going to capitalize. The market is going to give you some return. Okay, so just focus on the bad days. If you succeed in not getting big hit on your bad days, you will definitely going to get a good green by the end of the year, and this would be the target of me, and this is what I will be expecting from my videos in the coming months also. So I hope all these things will are making sense to you. And one more thing, sorry, I just forgot to add one more thing. This year I will be starting with almost 45 lakh you can take, okay, because there's something which I have to be withdraw also. So this year also I will be starting with 45k in this account, and in this account also I will be starting with 47 lakh. Okay, some amount I will withdraw because I want to make a uniformity in the capital, so that will be 45. And this account, by the way, I started ट्रेडिंग फ्रॉम दिसंबर, सॉरी फ्रॉम जनवरी, या तो अब ये मंथ ये भी उसमें इंक्लूड होगा, तो अगले ईयर में और इन एवरी मंथ फ्रॉम हियर ऑन आई विल बी ट्राइंग, वेट अवे, मैंने इसे जैन से स्टार्ट किया था ओके ट्रेड करना, तो आप देखोगे एंड आई यूज 40 समथिंग लाख बिकॉज द लेटर अमाउंट हैज बीन एडेड लेटर ऑन, ओके सो आई मेड 2.9 lakh which is almost 2.5% per month, okay so actually more than that I realize, but still, so this is what I will be managing here also. So these are the two accounts, and by the way this account copy exactly the same account trade from this account, so the return will be more or less in sync. And this is the third account where the capital is almost 13 lakh rupees, and this is just a experimental account for me where I will be taking directional bet, I will be taking all those opportunistic trade which will be available to me. But these main accounts, this stock and Jiroda is mainly for non-directional trading, so I just wanted to get this also here, and from here on I will be making all the videos and all the return on the basis of whatever return I will be making, including all these margin. Okay, so yeah, this is it about this annual summary video. So I hope all the analysis and adjustment that I'm doing are making sense to you, and if you do, then please do like, share, subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot and bye bye.